This is Kareen with Kareen and Company. Today we're going to work on belly button therapy, and our topic today is feminine energy, yin energy, grandmother energy. Whether it's at work and you're dealing with women and maybe there's some judgment, some conflict, whether it's really hard to find good friendships, whatever it is, we don't care. Whatever your challenge is with a yin energy or a feminine energy, we want to clear. So I have my client laying here. She actually has her power finger in her umbilicus. You can either do it on top or you can do it directly in the skin. I don't care what digit you use. I like the power finger because we're setting our intention that we're taking back our personal power, our inner power. So as we work, what I love to do is breath work. I like you to take a breath in. So you take a breath in, you hold it way down here for like 5 seconds. I don't want your brain to think. You just breathe, and then you slowly breathe it out. So as you breathe, we set the intention, we breathe in love, and it goes from the top of our head to the bottom of our feet. We hold, and as we exhale, our body, source, our guides, pulls everything and anything we don't need, and through our breath, it releases it, transmutes it, transforms it. It won't hurt the inside of your home. It won't leave energy on family or friends. That's not what we're doing. So today we're setting our intention that we're clearing from the umbilicus, our mother energy, and our mother's energy, and our great-grandma's energy. We want to clear all the yin, and sometimes women have yang. They might be really aggressive, maybe they're angry, so we want to clear all the yin and yang of the feminine energy in this lifetime. Could be past life, other universes, other dimensions. We don't care. We're setting the intention that the mother energy blocks to communication, blocks to love, blocks to caring, feeling wanted, feeling important, is going to be addressed, because sometimes if we have issues with our mom, she may have had issues with her mother, and her mother must have had issues with her mom. It makes no difference. The whole goal of this video is to clear the mother and father energy and really focus on the mom energy right now, the yin energy, the delicate energy. Sometimes we come into this lifetime with so much depression, so much sadness, so many struggles. Maybe we have mental illness, emotional illness, but those are beliefs, perceptions, and judgments. This earth plane is tough. Anytime you're having a tough moment in time, you put your hands on your heart and your lung, take a breath deep into the lower abdomen, hold, and then let go. No one seems to have a life that's just perfect and beautiful. So, but that's what we're all striving for. So my client has her finger inside her umbilicus, and we're going to start with issues of abandonment. You know, we're born into this earth. Sometimes our mothers and fathers are very loving. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they can't help it. Maybe they have their own struggles. So what I want to do, from the top of the head to the bottom of the feet, I want to clear issues of abandonment. Please take a breath in. Go ahead and take a breath out. I want to forgive, let go, and remove the belief that we're not lovable, we're not special, we're not important. I want to clear this body, these muscles, the liver, the gallbladder, all our organs of the belief system that we're not good enough, we're not special enough. It's a lie. It's just a belief system, a perception and judgment that possibly got genetically encoded in us. And at this moment, we want to let it go. Let's set our intention as we take a deep breath in. We hold our energy in our lower jowl. And then as we exhale, we're letting go of any beliefs, perceptions, judgments. We're aware of, unaware of things that are hidden, buried, and covered up. We want to let them go. We want to let them go not only for ourselves, but for our mother, our grandmothers, and our ancestors. If we have any children, we also want to send that healing energy to them. Anytime you feel like breathing in and just exhaling, I definitely want you to do that, because our angels, our guides, those of the light, our grandmothers, grandfathers, they work on different bodies different ways, but you set the intention that this energy here that we're releasing releases it forever. We're going to clear all programs of judgment. Maybe we were judged in this lifetime. Maybe the worst person to judge is ourselves. I want you to breathe in a lot of love and forgiveness. And as it goes through every cell in the body, I want you to let go of beliefs, perceptions, and judgments of yourself and of others. I also want to ask that in this lifetime, any judgments you brought in, verbal, nonverbal, let's clear them. I want to ask people in this lifetime who have been judging you, and possibly you judged them, let's clear those energies. Take a breath. Let's ask for forgiveness. And then in my heart chakra, I feel a lot of energy coming here. If you feel it, you can simply put your hand on your heart. But what I want to do for anyone and everyone watching this that maybe feels this energy percolating up, we don't have to relive it. We don't need to know what it is. Even if it's painful, it's unnecessary to keep living it. What I'm going to do is we're just going to release all etherical cords. All you have to do is pretend like you're putting spaghetti on a fork and pull it away. If you feel it in another part of your body, touch it, spin it, release it. As again, it doesn't go anywhere. We're setting the intention that as we let go of some of these trapped emotions, we're just surrendering them. We don't want to keep living it. We don't want to keep experiencing it. And it's our right to acknowledge it and let it go. With that, take another breath. If you're having any pain in your body, whether it's neck pain, knee pain, back pain, when you listen to this video, breathe into that spot. If you can touch it without causing disharmony to your body, touch it. And as you take that breath in, breathe into that spot, hold, and then a nice slow release. What you're doing is acknowledging some of my body hurts, my muscle hurts, my bones hurt, and surrender. If you have disease or disharmony in your body, whether it's mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, or psychological, today you can let it go. Does it happen in 1 second? If your soul is ready, it could happen in 1 second. I believe in miracles, but each soul is at a different place. And just keep listening to videos that create self-healing, self-awareness. And every time something comes that you acknowledge, say thank you, taking the breath and letting it go. So, if you feel you have mental illness, maybe your mom had it, maybe your dad had it, maybe grandparents, and maybe they hid it and you had no idea. You know, maybe they had addictions to drugs, to alcohol, to abuse. It doesn't matter. You know, naming all these things makes no difference. Everything has a vibration. We're just asking that those vibrations be acknowledged and released. And the only way we can personally do it is if we forgive ourselves and we forgive our ancestors. So let's take a breath in. I don't care what you've been diagnosed with. I don't care what people told you, if you're crazy. I could care less, and Source could care less. It's an energy. I just want this body to take that breath in, love, forgiveness, and release. Whether your physical body in this lifetime has felt violence, or you've been violated, breathe in. Visualize who may have done that to you. Maybe you're aware of it, maybe you're not. I don't really care. But as you take that breath, we're going to breathe out forgiveness. Whether it's stuck in the bones, the muscles, the tissues, the organs, the cells, I'm going to ask these cells, stop reproducing this trauma, this drama, this toxic shame. This physical body does not deserve this. And in the mind, this soul here and your souls realize, I can't handle any more of this discomfort and this pain. So as you take that breath in, you hold and you release, just know healing takes place. Claim it. It's that simple. Let's do forgiveness. Forgiveness of ourselves. Forgiveness is really important. I've had many things happen in life, and the stubborn part of me was like, oh, hell no, I'm not forgiving them. But I've learned what happens is if we don't forgive, we start getting these physical pains and traumas within our own body. Maybe it's low back pain, maybe excessive thinking, maybe our heart hurts, maybe we get heart attacks. And I'm going to tell you, what I want you to do is every time this visual comes or this mindset comes, someone's done you wrong and you're angry, I'm okay if you remain angry, but the only thing I ask of you is take that breath in and on a heart level, visualize or feel that energy for 1 second, and as you breathe in love and you exhale forgiveness, mean it on such a soul level. I'm okay. I had someone take one of my family members' lives, so I hated this soul for 10 years, deeply hated it. I hated that soul so much that I had back pain for 15 years, and finally I just say, okay, I'm going to forgive. I really didn't mean it, so I'm okay if you don't mean it, but what I want to do is to start teaching your body how to forgive, because eventually when you look back over time, you'll have forgotten about that soul and the triggers and the emotions that it can create and stir up in you is just too overwhelming. Our life is too short. We have to let go. You know, the universe is going to take care of that person. We came in knowing this was going to happen, even though we don't remember on a conscious level here. But as you grow in knowledge and understanding of this earth plane, you'll realize it's just energy. And in order to move to your purpose, your path, and your passion, we do have to forgive. And it might take years, and I'm okay with that because it's just time and it's just energy. So just give your soul permission to transform and let go of things. I want to clear all blocks to happiness. A lot of us have blocks to happiness, blocks to joy, blocks to fun. I'm just doing an infinity sign over this body. You could do it small like this. You don't have to do it at all. Take a breath in. All blocks to joy, to happiness, to fun that we may have inherited from our mother, our father, our grandmothers. Let's clear lifetime after lifetime. Take another breath in. Let's give permission to heal, to let go, and to move forward. Sometimes we come in with themes and challenges. Every lifetime might be quite different, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes when we hit a certain age, things just keep building up, building up, building up, and we just don't know how to move forward. Well, let's let go of these things we're aware of and unaware of. Things that might be hidden, buried, and covered up. Let's just surrender them. Every time you take a breath and you feel overwhelmed, breathe in love. You can breathe out forgiveness and just surrendering. We just got to surrender, because half the crap that's going on in our world is not even ours. In our body, it's not even ours. But because our soul came here to learn a lot, we took on some big challenges and themes, and this soul, my soul, your soul, is done. So anything, we want to clear blocks to affection and love, not only for ourselves, but for those we attract in our life. Maybe we attracted people in our life that caused us pain, suffering, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. I want to forgive them to the best of our ability today, tomorrow, and in the future. I'm going to ask that any contracts that we may have had to cause pain, heartache, let's ask those contracts become complete, null, and void. Whether they're verbal, nonverbal contracts, I'm going to ask whether it's this lifetime, other lifetimes. We want to clear them. I want you to take a few more breaths in and release things that might be hidden, buried, and covered up that you have no idea about. Let's clear the yin within. Let's clear the yang within. Let's clear blocks to communication, to expressing how we feel, to having speaking up and saying what we need to say without having fear. Let's clear all fear. Fear surrounding all these issues. I want to ask that our guides, our angels, release it and move it out. So as you lay here, you take your breaths in, just clear your mind. Let's ask that all subconscious clarity be brought to the surface. Let's clear our Akashic records of trauma, toxic shame, pain, abuse, sadness. Breathe in love. Breathe in happiness.